The Afternoon Show with Jonny O'Keeffe on Shannonside Northern Sound.
And welcome back to the programme. This is the Afternoon Show, Shannonside in Northern Sound Radio. Music special for today, only live in studio, is Ryan Sheirdan and his band. Give him a big round of applause.
Thank you very much. I'll clap myself, man.
You have to clap yourself every now and again, don't you? Give yourself a wee pat in the back. I'm sitting beside you over here because we're using special microphones for your performance. Ryan, what a couple of years it's been.
It's been a crazy couple of years, Johnny. Absolutely crazy. But it's all, kicking off again.
That's the way to do
Delighted.
it. Yeah, because I was just reading your biography online from 2012, from going from busking on the streets of Dublin to the main stage, and it says in your biography in less than 1,000 hours. Now tell us this.
Is that what it says?
That's what it says. Yeah,
less than 1,000 hours. Who's counting that?
You can tell he's got somebody writing for him. Well done. Now tell me about this. There was a documentary made by one of my colleagues about a famous card in a case. That's where it all kicked off for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I was busking at the time, obviously, right? And I decided that I was going home at one stage, and I decided I'd stay on for an extra hour. And I says, right, I'll go over here for an extra hour. Sat down, played for an extra hour, picking up the money at the end, and the loads of money that I had at the end, of course.
Yeah. Enough for a Eurosaver menu.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Enough for the car park. But the card was in my case.
Yeah.
And I had a look at the card, and I looked at the back of it. It said, ring me on the back of it. And I rang him, and it was my manager. He became my manager after that. So I thought he was ringing me for a party or something, So I didn't actually know what was going on. So had a meeting, and we got together, and the next thing I was on festivals, and I had a record deal, and I was ready to go. And after that, it was great.
So basically, if you, as you said, you told me this before, that you were just getting a wee bit frustrated with the busking and said, listen, I'm going, and go back home, and go back to Monaghan, I'm going to forget about this. And you said, one more hour. And if you hadn't stayed that 1 hour, you probably wouldn't be sitting here with me.
I probably wouldn't. It was very lucky. And it was raining and everything. So everything was on my side.
And then the success of the first album, I mean, your big hits that you did perform with us, I think it was 4 years ago now, on the old Afternoon Show, just on the Northern Sound Network, Jigsaw and Dreamer and all that sort of stuff, they became very big for you, and it was only kept off the top spot in the charts by that whiny one, Adele.
Oh, don't talk to me about Adele.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kept me off it. There was no catching her. There was absolutely no catching her, but listen, I'm delighted. People bought the album anyway, for a start, so, yeah.
And I mean, since that, you've had a great bunch of lads behind you. There's two of them here with you today. Do you want to introduce the lads?
Sure. I have Nicky Brennan on guitar here, and Callum McGallum on cajon.
On the cajon.
On the cajon.
On the cajon. And if you don't know what a cajon is, we're filming this. It's basically a box that he sits on and baits.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Basically
There's nothing in it. It's just a box.
Listen, you have, the last time I was talking to you, we done something personal outside the radio a couple of months ago, and you were telling me that over and back to Germany, sitting down, writing the new album. How's that going?
The album is finished.
It's done.
It's done. It's ready to go and be released in August. It's called Here and Now.
Lovely.
And so I'm touring. I'm in July. I'm off to Australia, and then I'm back. And I have an Irish tour starting off in Whelan's.
Yes, we were looking at that, Whelan's. And you're performing in the Garage Theatre as well.
The Garage Theatre. Back to the Garage Theatre. I have to play my hometown, obviously, of course. Which is deadly. There's loads of heckling and roaring. So it relaxes you. You'd be nervous before the home gig. Yeah. But it relaxes you when everybody starts slagging you and you know yourself.
Being from Monaghan, isn't the Pound Hill?
It is.
The Pound Hill in Monaghan. If you're from
Monaghan.
Monaghan,
Hello to my mother as well. She's probably listening, and my father.
Hello to Mammy and Daddy Sheirdan. If you've been in Monaghan, the Pound Hill, you came from there. You came from a very traditional music family, didn't you? You played the fiddle, wasn't it?
I did. I played the fiddle. I was in the Kirkahan Kiltas for years. Yeah, and I played the fiddle for years then, and then I was an Irish dancer for a while as well, and it was a very traditional family. I was dragged to everywhere. As a kid.
And were you a barman at one stage as well?
I was a barman. I was a bar manager in Temple Bar, and then I opened my own bar in Monaghan Town, and that was the default job. I always went back to that.
And now the music is your calling. You'd never go back to pulling pints again, would you?
I'd never go back to pulling pints. No. Only if I can run in the back and get a sneaky one when nobody's looking.
Get a free one. Get a free one. Listen, we know the people of Monaghan and surrounding counties that know you personally are exceptionally proud of you. And I suppose the gig going back for your launch of the album is going to be a big one in the Garage Theatre, going back to your hometown. And I suppose it's good to see your family in the crowd sitting there kind of going.
It is. It definitely is. I love getting back. As I said, the heckling, the familiarity very early, and it just relaxes you. You'd be nervous, but it relaxes you. So I can't wait to get back to it.
Talk to me about Here and Now that we're going to hear in a few minutes. Was that an easy song to write? Difficult song to write?
You know the way everybody's running around and rushing around everywhere, here, there, and all the rest. You know, so I was the same like everybody else, and I just had this idea in my head. I was like, I've got to relax. I got to, live in the moment a little bit more and stop worrying about, what's going on in the future. So that's what the thing was behind Here and Now. Yeah.
And listen, as you said, you're an avid writer. You're a daddy now as well.
I'm a daddy. I am.
See the smile on his face when you said that.
I am. Oh, it's great being a daddy. I have to say, it's
all the rushing
changed
around.
Everything from me. Yeah, it's absolutely changed everything. But even touring over but it's great. When you're on tour now, I thought it would have been worse, but with FaceTime and stuff like that it's great, so I'll be over in Germany, or we had a gig in Barry in there not so long ago,
I was just looking at your Facebook account yesterday, and the van parked over the side of the road. There was nobody, you couldn't see anybody in the van, but the van just looked knackered.
Yeah, it looked knackered.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you want to see the driver. But I mean, being away on tour is great. Like the FaceTime thing is so easy. Now it's not great when you have, when you're trying to talk to Sue, like, my wife, she puts the phone up beside the cooker, and all you can see is a hand. But she's either mopping the floor, or she's running around making dinner, or she's doing something, you can't see anything. I'm like, will you give me 5 minutes in the camera?
Talk to me
for 5 minutes. I haven't seen you. But yeah.
But listen, thanks for having. We'll another chat in a couple of minutes, but I'm going to turn this microphone round to you.
Okay.
And if you wouldn't mind doing the song that we have been playing on the radio, we played it yesterday, and everybody's been playing it. And I know Sean McCaffrey, another good friend of yours in the Northern Sound Network, has been playing it as well. Yeah. This is Ryan Sheirdan, and it's a brand new single. It's self-entitled, and the album is titled the same. This is Here Now.
Okay.
Bit of WD-40 on the mic stand.
I left the light on in the hall so I could find my way back again, and look beyond what I could figure out in my stubborn head. I keep a picture in my mind of that time of my life I had, so I don't lose the sense of that, the search for who I am. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't wanna be running, I just wanna be living, 'cause I've got all that I need right here and now. I don't wanna be fighting, no, just wanna be trying to make most of my chances here and now. Yeah.
Is Ryan Sheirdan doing his cover of Man in the Mirror.
Okay. You get that WD-40 out there, Johnny.
I know, yeah. It's the budget, Ryan, it's the budget.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, I'm gonna make it right. As I turned up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this world is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street, well, not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know. 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message couldn't get any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Oh, na na na. Na 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 na. Being a victim of a selfish kind of love, it's time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel to own. Could it be really me, pretending that they're not alone? Well, I'm deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a one-man soul. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, because they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message I couldn't get any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. You gotta get it right before the time is right, 'cause when you close your eyes, you close your mind. Oh, na 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 na. Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow. And you know what I love about that? That is one of my favourite songs of all time. I'm a Michael Jackson nut, a fanatic about his music, and that was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
And you only put that together in the past couple of days.
I had it for about a week.
Right.
I had it for a week or so. So yeah, I tried it out.
Well, when we were filming that at the moment there, so we're going to do a video of that a little bit later on and put it up on our Facebook pages, and we'll tag your Facebook page in it as well. But while I was filming it there, I easily got about 12 texts onto my phone, and I can just say that they're all probably good. I didn't get the chance to read them. But listen, it's always a treat to have a live musician in the show, and I can listen. I've had an awful lot of bands in this studio with me, and on the afternoon show that I've done since 2008, and that was absolutely fantastic. Sincerely,
Johnny, I'm sure you say that to everybody.
No. I'm not one of these people, like one of these American artists that comes out and goes, "Oh my God, guys, you're the best crowd ever! Yay!" No, I mean that. Absolutely fantastic. I'm big fan of music, and especially original music. So the very best of luck in everything. Can't wait for the album, ladies and gentlemen. That is Ryan Sheirdan here on the afternoon show. We'll do videos of that a little bit later on, having them up on our Facebook pages. We're taking a break. When we come back, Omi, the former #1 cheerleader, is on your radio in just a tick.